Ask the Giant, the next generation.
Hey everybody, welcome to the hit internet sensation show, Ask Brody.
You forgot about me. It's Ask
And
the
my
Giant.
co-host, Bryan Karp.
Ask the Giant, the next generation. So Brody, here's a little story.
Sorry.
Here's a little story I want to give you and I want to explain. So here's the question, all right? Mm-hmm. If I have an axe and you have an axe, so picture this, we both have axes, okay? And there's a pile of wood on this side of the table and another pile on this side of the table. And Justin sets a clock up and he says, on your mark, get set, go. I decide to stop before I start cutting the wood. I sharpen my knife, but you immediately start cutting. Who do you think is going to cut more wood in an hour?
You.
Why?
Because you sharpen your knife, and the sharper the knife, the easier it is to cut.
Exactly. So the example, I guess the analogy I want to show you is, yes, I'm big about starting immediately, but it's also taking some time to set yourself up and knowing how to do something.
And then
Start cutting the wood. So the person who sharpens the knife and takes that extra hour to sharpen the knife, they're going to cut so much more wood.
Yeah. Maybe not an hour, though, because by then you only cut one piece and they cut like a lot.
Was that a good analogy? Did you understand
that was a good analogy. I completely understand
Can you
it.
Brodify it for the
So that
viewers at home?
means take that extra step before really trying to master a step and going into the big leagues.
Yeah, well, it's just taking an extra second to understand the best way to do it before you just attack it.
All right. This has been an episode of Ask the Giant, the next generation podcast edition. Math.